What's up, guys? This is Pure Moi, and this is going to be a guide to allotment / herblore farming. Now, a lot of people have been requesting that I do this guide on how I do my farm runs and even how I got started. So first, I'm going to go over how I got started. Okay, so when 07 Escape came out, this is how I started my farming. I was working on trying to find the best ways to make money, and I was like, maybe I could get my thieving up with the silk method in Ardonge, and then I could farm while I'm doing that, right? So I got to 38 thieving, and I finally got to where I could pickpocket this farmer right here. So the method for this is you pickpocket this farmer and you look for cabbage seeds, potato seeds, onion seeds, basically all the level seeds up to about level 20. And once you get those seeds, of course, you're going to go over to the various patches that you can use, and you're going to plant those seeds. Now, there is another alternative from doing Master Farmers, and that's doing the Fairy Tale Quest Part 1, Growing Pains, because I'm pretty sure you don't need any farming done yet for it. It's just going to be a long boss fight, but it will boost you up to 18 farming, and it'll also give you the magical secatures, which increase your crop yield by 10%. One more thing, we want to regulate how we're going to teleport to our various patches efficiently enough. Now, for the regular spell book, you're going to want a glory or a glory in your house. You're going to want to complete Ghost of Hoy's quest for the Ectophile for the Canifis patch, and of course Priest in Peril so you can have access to Canifis. You're going to want Plague City done so you can teleport to Ardonge, and you're also going to want to be able to teleport to Camelot. So for me, I take out 3 Law runes, 5 Air runes, and 2 waters. So that is my Camelot, my Ardonge telly. I have my glory on, and then here's my Canifis stuff for my 4th patch. Another quick note is the super compost. Once you get to farming your herbs, your Reynards, your Toadflax, any herb that profits, you're going to definitely want to use super compost so you can get a guaranteed profit from herb farming. Quick side note, since if you're using the method I use to get your own super compost, then you're going to need to have buckets stocked up into your bank. Now, ways to get your buckets are the Lumbered Cellar or the Canifis General Store, where they sell 100 at a time or 50 at a time at a Lumbered Cellar, albeit that you've completed all of RFD. And you're going to have to take out 15 buckets per run you go to your patches. So this means you're going to need like a dual ring or a glory for quick banking to get your buckets back out to have speedy farm runs. So my first order of business when I get to my patches is to empty out the compost. Now you can let it autofill, but as you can see, it's much slower. A good way to speed this up is every time you dip in there, just click it again, and you just go back and forth with the super compost. Now, if you're just feeling lazy, just let it fill itself, but that is solely up to you. And the same thing kind of goes for putting in your super composable items, but it's not that much faster. So I tend to just let it fill itself. Okay, now that we have the super compost taken out, we're going to take 3 of those out for this allotment patch we're at right now, and we're going to take out the spade, the seed dibber, and my magical secatures. All right, so my first order of business, I usually like to put the watermelons back into the super compost bin, and now I'm going to show you a little trick to harvest these watermelons twice as fast. So what you're going to want to do is click it, spam click it until 2 of these messages come up, and now see that I'm getting the watermelons twice as fast. I'm going to demonstrate how the speed change in this next patch over here. You're going to need at least 15 watermelons to put into this compost bin in order to make 15 more super compost. So now watch this at regular speed. This is why spam clicking is necessary to get that double harvest. That way it goes twice as fast. Okay, so now we have about 15 watermelons, so we're going to put those watermelons into this bin. And Jagex made this update to where we can now note our produce, and also the watermelons and pineapple, any super composable item will now autofill itself. Now that we've harvested the rest of the watermelons and the rest of snapdragons, you're going to use them on the Tool Leprechaun to note them. Alright, and now we're going to bank, and we're going to grab our next 15 buckets for more super compost from the other patches. But that's basically it for the farm guide on how I do my farm run.